We're making progress, albeit pretty slow. Today, I want to get this light bar off. I want to strip the two side covers. I'm going to get the air filter oiled up, and hopefully we can get this prepped and ready for paint. Let's start with the air filter. This is the air filter oil spray from the K&N recharge kit. Shake it up, mix it up good. You take your air filter and you lightly coat it. Wipe off all the excess oil from the filter. See how it's got that light pink reddish color? That is good to go. You don't want to oversaturate these. Just a light coat right on the filter material and you're all set. Okay, this is done. What we're going to do next is strip these down. I picked up what's called Aircraft Ultra Paint Remover, and it does claim to remove 2K automotive coatings. Stuff wasn't cheap, but if it works, it's going to save me a ton of labor or time. Let's go ahead and coat these Dawn childproof caps. These things get me every time. Just like before with the other stripper, definitely need some ventilation with this stuff. This stuff is potent. Apply it very thick. Now we're just going to let those sit for about 30 minutes. While we are waiting for that paint stripper to work, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these lights so we can get them out of here. Let's go ahead and get these two bolts on the side off here. I'm going to take these two right out. Now we come over to the left side and take these two out. I'm just going to loosen these up. That way the light doesn't fall off the bike. Alright, now we're going to slide the light bar up and down. And it comes out. Now we can take these bolts completely out. Holding on to the shield here so it doesn't fall. Now we can remove this shield. Because I'm taking out this whole assembly, I'm going to go ahead and just disconnect the brake lines from the fork assembly. Now it's disconnected. I'm going to go ahead and put that bolt back in there so I don't lose it. And this is just going to hang here for now. Go ahead and just remove the mirrors from the fairing. Go ahead and disconnect the speakers from the inner fairing since we got time. And that whole piece comes out. It appears that we're going to have to apply a second coat of the stripper. We'll let this sit for about 30 minutes again, and that last bit of paint and primer should come right off. All right, we're going to take a little break from sanding. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. So everything's been taken apart. I hope I can put it back together. For real. But anyway, it's all done. Been a long day in the shop with this. It's just some tedious work right here. I am just wiping it down with some lacquer thinner. Get any grease, oil, and stuff off of there. what can I say? It took a long time to sand those two side covers, take that light housing apart, and get everything sanded down and ready for paint. I am having problems acquiring some of the stuff I need. I'm having a difficult time finding the rear shocks. I was going to go with Progressive rear shocks, but I decided against it because of the price. It's just out of my price range. So my decision was to go with Drag Specialty Premium shocks. And everybody I call does not have them in stock. There's one person that said they had them in stock. They're going to check their warehouse and get back to me. Supply chain and the way things are going, it's taken a long time to get stuff in. I'm still waiting on that clear coat. So that should be in hopefully any day soon, so I can start painting some of these parts and getting stuff together so I don't forget where they go. And at my age, that's a possibility. I'm just grateful I got video to look back on in case I forget something. But anyway, on the next video, I am going to attempt removing this complete setup here, the fairing, the inner fairing, and hopefully be able to get this out of the way so we can start getting these forks off and start working on these things. I did get the Progressive front suspension. I think they're called monotubes. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, I got those. That's in. So as soon as I can rip these things apart, get them painted, we can put them back together. I'm also going to replace the steering bearings. Not that I'm having an issue with them, but I mean, if I'm going this far to do forks and stuff, might as well do those bearings. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with me. Appreciate the support. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell so you're notified of future videos. And again, thank you. God bless. Catch you on the next one.